Welcome back, peoples. Now, today, as you can see right here, I have Octopath Traveler Wayfare Edition. I am happy to actually get this. I mean, I pre-ordered this basically a month ago. Lucky thing for me was this is actually on retail for $100, but I managed to snag this for 50 bucks, if not should I say 60 bucks, because when I went to go pre-order it, I went to a few pawn shops and I found some games that were really cheap. I managed to get those games and take them to Gamestop, and I managed to snag in $50 of credit. So I used that credit to get as a down payment for this collector's edition. Now, Octopath Traveler, it's a JRPG. Matter of fact, it's a retro style 2D JRPG. This goes back to the 16-bit days and all that. And what's really cool about it is that it's 16-bit, like 2D 16-bit, but in like a 3D type way. I mean, it's hard to explain, but basically what this is, I'm gonna just go ahead and I already opened the box up and everything, checked it out. But I was thinking I'll go ahead and show it to you guys out there who have not been able to see this yet. So let me go ahead and open this up for you. Now, I'm really happy with this as a game. Like, basically, I'm looking forward to playing this game because I do love JRPGs and stuff. Those are like my main genre of games. I'm really looking forward to checking out the story and everything about this too. You have 8 separate characters, each with their own individual story. And honestly, from what I'm hearing, I think that's what that is. 8 individual stories. But let's go ahead and open this baby up. Basically, it's like a book. Open it up like this. Now, what's really cool about this is this collector's edition, besides all the collectible stuff, the main thing about this is it has a pop-up diorama slash like pop-up storybook, basically. And it's pretty cool. So I'm going to see if I can try to show y'all this. So I'm going to open it up like this, and hopefully this works out. Let's see. Hopefully this is a good enough picture for y'all. But as you can see, this is basically it. Right here, this is basically the Hunter Haunted, I think. I can't remember all their names, but I think this is the Hunter character. Here's this one. Actually, these are pretty cool. I like how they look. I mean, I don't know how good it shows on the picture, but as you can see, it's pretty neat. You have the whole opera thing going on. You have the 2 characters right here. Some of these are kind of a little bit messed up. I mean, there's like limitations about this. Like, you could tell that some of these, like this graveyard scene right here, you have the 2 characters right here. But you could tell some of it, like, it could have been done a little bit better. You can see that the cemetery, like the tombstones, are a little bit creased and everything, but it's what it is. It's actually pretty nice looking though. Now this one, I say that this is one of my favorite ones out of all of them. Let's see if I can open it up a little bit better. There we go. So as you can see right here, this is basically Primrose, her little deal, and I really like it. I like how they have the whole little what's it called, the concert hall or whatever they call it. You have, what's cool is that they actually put the time in to make little stairs on the side, make the little side balcony and stuff. And what's actually really neat is that they have all the little audience members just watching Primrose in the center of the audience. I mean, center of the concert deal. So I really like this one. It's pretty cool. Here's Oblique, when he's going fighting the, I guess, the thieves or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Oh, just to let you know if you don't know which one, this is Oblique, and these are all the thieves. Now here's this one. I don't know these characters. Hopefully you can see. I think this one right here, I think this is Tessa. The merchant, I think. I forget. I get them mixed up right now, but yeah, I don't know if this is a main character or not. But yeah, you have a little boat scene right here. Here's I think this is the scholar character. I'm not really sure, but you're basically in the library. So you have the characters right here and one in the background. Pretty neat. Now this one's really, I like how this one is. I just wish that this part, like these little, this will just stay down. Keep it like that. I think it's just creased or whatever. But this is actually a really, I say beautiful one, pretty one, beautiful, whichever you put it. I really like how this one looks though. You have the whole castle in the background. You have the main one, the character right here, and it's just a nice setting. An ice castle out in the, outside, which is pretty cool. I really like this one also. But yeah, that's pretty awesome right there. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all of them. Now, it could have been a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably just unlucky because I already opened this up. Is because I found some problems with this. One, I'm not sure, but for some reason it's creased right here. Honestly, I think it's not supposed to be like this. I think it's just because of the weight and everything that was on here, or like probably shipping or something. But yeah, I think that's why a lot of the portraits, like the little pop-ups, are a little bit messed up when they pop out. But it's not a big deal. I still enjoy what I saw and everything, and it's pretty nice. And there's that one problem right there. But let's go ahead and open this side up. So right here you have the game, but you also have the coin right here. Let me pop this out if I can. Here we go. Now this is basically the currency of the game. Hold on, let me see, what's the place called? Okay, this is the in-game currency of Orstera. That's basically the setting, the place, the town, the continent, or whatever. But yeah, this is basically one of the replica coins of the area, so this is pretty cool. I like how this is because this is basically this is a solid coin right here. So just imagine you're a character in the game and you have like 1,000 of these just in your like pouch. It's pretty cool. Like pretty solid too. Hopefully you can hear that. But yeah, I really like this. This is pretty cool. It reminds me of like the old school collector's editions of one game I can recall is Lunar. I got it's either Lunar Silver Star Story or the other one, which was Lunar Eternal Blue. One of those games came with a medallion, a big medallion, something like this as a necklace medallion, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm happy to get that right there. Now here's the straight up game, Octopath Traveler. Basically, you can tell that this is part of a collector's edition because it doesn't have the actual back. Usually, they have the like screenshots and like explaining what the game is on the back. We have the game, and what's cool is that we have the character portraits of each character. So you have Ophelia, Affine, Tressa, Ulbrich, Hanet, Therion, Primrose, and Cyrus. So I really like that. So that's cool. Next, we have now out of JRPGs, RPGs in general. I really love the music, and I like how they have a sound selection of music on here. So these are basically selected music from the game. Checking it out right now. It's just the main themes of the game and all the main characters, but you also get the battle themes and decisive battle themes also. So I really like that. And these are like one of the main things I really love about JRPGs is that they have really cool BGMs or background music. So that's pretty cool right there. And besides that, we also have a little cloth map / portrait. So let me go ahead and open this up so I can show y'all guys. Oh, there we go. This also reminds me back to Lunar, because they give you a portrait, a cloth deal of the map of that game too, which is pretty cool. So here we go. Octopath Traveler. I really like the details of the map and everything. This is actually pretty cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm hoping that some of these areas like are actual like foreshadowing of things. Like say we end up going to this area, we'll end up finding some type of sea monster, if not like a big type of monster over there. So that's pretty cool. And on the other side, you have the basic portrait of the people at the tavern. So you saw this when they were showing demos of the game and stuff. They usually show this picture of everyone, which is pretty cool. I like that. That's all the stuff that came with it, which is pretty cool. All in all, I'm really happy with it. But if I had to give it a rating, I'll say I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, I don't really care about ratings or stuff. It's not really my type of thing. I mean, who am I to choose what's good and what's not? The reason why I'm saying this, though, is I'm happy with what I got. It's just that I was hoping, like, I had some problems with this. Like, one thing was this game, when you get the package, you're supposed to have the coin right here, right? You know, it's supposed to be under this and whatever. Well, for me, when I first opened it, the coin was actually lodged in the corner. So as you can tell right here, it's like a basically a hollowed out page. So basically, the coin was stuck up there. So I couldn't get the coin out for some, like, you know, so I was kind of annoyed. I had to actually get a knife or something, go in between the page right here and fish it out. So I managed to get it. The other thing also was, for some reason, I'm not sure, you can't tell anymore, but for some reason there was like glue or something stuck on the center, like the center of the face. I mean, I took it off and everything, but that was another weird thing. It's just nitpicking and stuff, but usually when I get a collector's edition, I don't want it to be like messed up. Like, I try not to have anything messed up. I mean, basically, this part wasn't a big deal. It's just, I was hoping that this, basically the pop-up book was a little bit messed up. It's not a big deal. I'm just glad nothing ripped up. It's just, it's kind of, I was a little tipped off that some of these are actually, like, when I was opening up, I couldn't really open some of them up because I was scared that something was gonna rip. But so far, everything looks okay. But all in all, this is a good collection. I'm happy with it. I don't mind about the little stuff about that. But yes, this was Octopath Traveler for the Nintendo Switch. You could get it for, what, $59.99, $49? I forgot how much Switch games cost. But yeah, this version though is $99. But another thing I forgot to mention, because I got this at Gamestop, they also gave me this as a free deal right here, so I haven't opened it, so let's just go ahead and check it out right now. I don't know what this is. It says it's a game-inspired character card and sticker set. So why not open it? I bet you it's gonna be hard for me to put it back too. Well, let's slide this open. Ooh. So what we have here is basically, what is this? Octopath Traveler. These are basically stickers. You have the sticker of the title, and you have characters in their, I'm not sure, I guess it's their sprite formations or whatever. Like, you have one character just standing still. It looks like she's singing. You got her standing. This one's basically their poses. Like, a good example is Primrose right here. She's giving you the wink and then she's doing her little dance, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah. I like that. That's pretty neat. I like this. Let's see. What's this right here? I guess this is just to keep it straight so it won't bend or anything. So that's nothing. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But we also got this right here. Let's open this up. I really didn't want to mess that up that much, but oh well. So we have little cards right here. Oh man, these look really nice. So let's go ahead and do it like this. First one, we have Ophelia, which I don't know how it's coming out on the camera, but it's freaking it's like hollowed, what's it called? Cell shaded. Holification, I forgot what it's called. It reminds me of the Pokemon cards from the early days. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So Ophelia with some village people. Now let's just go ahead and start with the top one. Oh, that's really nice. Haunted, the Hunter. I like the designs. The designs are really cool. But yeah, Haunted. Therion. I can't pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think this is the thief, or I'm not sure, but we have Therian. We got Alphen helping a little child. Can't remember what these characters are though. I think he's like he could be a healer or like I don't know. She got the next one. Oh, Primrose or Primrose, however you put it. This is basically the pose you see here in a lot of stuff already, which is pretty nice. I like it. The dancer. And then we have Ulbrich, who is basically the soldier, the former soldier, which is pretty cool. I'm thinking he's the oldest character out of the bunch, which is pretty neat. And we have Tressa. She's the merchant. I think she's the merchant. So that's pretty cool. I like these little cards. These cards are pretty neat. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all of them. Ophelia. I don't know. I really like how Ophelia's card look because I don't know. I guess because there's a like more shaded blue, and I like blue as a color, but her design with the background is pretty nice. But yeah. So this is all of them, just to let y'all see. This is actually pretty cool. Like, I don't mind collecting cards like these just to check them out once in a while. So that's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, this is only, I think this is just exclusive to GameStop that they give you this, because right when I picked this up, the sales clerk gone ahead and just handed me this thing right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, Octopath Traveler Wayfare Edition. I'm glad I have another game for my Switch. My Switch collection's growing and growing. Regardless, this is an awesome game. If you don't, I mean, I encourage you to check this game out if you have a Switch, if you enjoy JRPGs. But say if you never played a JRPG or an RPG in general, why don't you just check out the demo? I mean, that won't hurt. There's 2 demos on the Nintendo eShop. Is that what it's called? I forgot what they call their. I'm just gonna say the eShop on Nintendo's Switch thing. Check it out. There's 2 demos. I mean, you never know. You might enjoy it and might end up buying this game. But yeah, Octopath Traveler. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below on your thoughts. Share your thoughts about everything. Hopefully you tried this out and you enjoyed it. And not, just tell me what your thoughts about it down below. And I'll see y'all next time, people. Take care.